Crafty peeps, it's me, Catalina. Welcome back to my channel. I'd like to thank you for coming back. I want to share with you a few things. Okay, maybe a lot of things. I don't know. I've been having a really hard time loading videos onto YouTube. I know it seems like I keep saying that, and that's true though. I really do keep having an issue loading. I tried loading a video, it might have been about Tuesday of last week, and it still has not loaded. I am working on the third attempt of loading that video, that particular video, onto YouTube, and I keep making videos and saving them on my phone and on my camera, and in hopes that, you know, something will happen, something good, that these videos would upload. So, you know, I'm just going to keep videoing and hope for the best. So, with that being said, I want to share with you a few things. I received this from my best friend, Patty Bobrowski. This here is wood pumpkins, and it's a set of 6 of wood pumpkins, and I love that because of the fall and the the Halloween coming up. And then this washi tape, I love this washi tape. I saw it sitting on her table and I was like, oh, that's so pretty. And I said, can I have some? And she said, yeah, sure. So she gave me some of this here. She wrapped it on a popsicle stick. How clever is that? Then she gifted me this beautiful black and white love medallions. I don't know what you call these here, but I've been calling things like this here medallions. And it's hand crocheted around the edge there in black. And I just love it. I'm a black and white kind of person. I love black and white, black and cream, pink and black. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'll show you some of the colors, what my favorite colors are, and you will see. And I'm going to say these colors are spot on. So there's this cream color, or it's not really white, it's like a cream color. Then there's this black, okay, and it's a nice crisp sharp black. Then there's this soft pink, and then there's this hot pink. And these 4 colors are my favorite colors. I just love them to death. Now if you add green, not this color green, but more of a muted color green, then that would just, like, you know, top it all off. But Patty gifted me these here little flowers. I don't know what they're made of, but they are super cute and I just love them. And yeah, so these are the bestest. So, and then she gave me a cameo, and it's a nice size cameo. It's about 2 inches in length, and it's an oval, but I must have left it in the back room. I don't have it out front here with me, so eventually I'll show y'all what that is. But I love it. I'm into fairies. I love fairies too. So one of the videos that I made from last week was my Stampin' Up! Haul. So I was able, or I shouldn't say I was able, I was gifted this here, sorry for the glare, but this here is a folder, an embossing folder, and it's called The Brick Wall, and it's by Stampin' Up! And I love the fact that it's clear, and it's 6 by 6. And if you are a Stampin' Up! Aficionado or buff or whatever you want to call it, you will know that the folders are like this. They're they're narrow and about the same size. They're about 6 inches in length, but the width of it is a lot narrow than these ones here. So I am just hoping, and they're opaque, they're not super clear or anything like that, but this here is super clear. I don't know if it's because of the way it's made, but I just love it. So yeah, I love that folder. And Stampin' Up! Has a cable knit sweater kind of folder that I am dying to get, and it's only in the holiday catalog. And the holiday catalog is only good until January 3rd. And so if you want to order any of this here, any Stampin' Up! Products, let me know. Leave a message for me, PM me. You can friend request me on Facebook, and I can, set you up with an order. But yeah. So this one here is super, super cute. This here is also out of the holiday catalog. And then this stamp set here, from the holiday catalog, and it is the Cookie Cutter Christmas, and I super, super love it. And yes, the gingerbread boy and the deer have already been used, probably about 100 times, no lie. I mean, if you take a look at my desk here, you can see probably about 50 of them. But yeah, so you can, I'll show you the, I lost train of thought there, but you can use this punch to punch out the deer or the gingerbread boy. Now, the Santa Claus, I'm not into Santas, okay? But I saw on Pinterest somebody decorated this Santa Claus, not as Santa Claus, but as a military officer. And I thought that was the most clever idea ever. They colored his beard and mustache in brown, and then they did the rest of the outfit in camo, in a camo style. They highlighted it, they made the belts and stuff like that more solid, but everything else was camo. Like the hat was camo, the jacket was camo, the pants were camo. I mean, it was super, super, super cute and clever. So yeah, that's probably what I'm going to end up doing with it. And then the Eskimo is to die for. She or he is so adorable, and I've seen a couple of beautiful, beautiful Eskimos colored with this stamp set here. Beautiful. And then that one's a teddy bear there. And then of course you got your gingerbread boy and your reindeer. So with the reindeer, some of you are probably saying, what? So when you stamp your reindeer, you're probably stamping it with, right side up. And here, let me use a darker one. So you're probably stamping it this way, right side up. But when you go to cut it out, you turn your punch around and just follow the outline. I mean, I could do it. I'll do it. I'm going to stamp on the back side of this here. Now you're probably looking at these little gingerbread boys. These ones here got messed up. I'm not stamping on a solid surface here on this table, because all it is a piece of, it's a piece of wood, subflooring, and it's covered up with a tablecloth and my mat, but it's also sitting on one of those plastic end tables or tables that you put on outside, like outdoor tables. And so my surface is very flexible. As you can see, it's shaking. So my stamping, when you're stamping a solid, it doesn't come out right. So I ended up, getting images like this here. So what I ended up doing is stamping them on a solid surface, and then they come out a whole lot better. So just a word of thought, if you're wondering, oh, why are my you know, images coming out like this here, it's because you're not stamping on a solid surface. And then the other thing is too, is when you put your stamp on your block, you want to make sure that it's nice and flat and there's no air bubbles behind it or anything like that. So, so yeah, that's just a little tip. And I tried stamping on this here because it's solid, but still there's too much flexibility in it, so it didn't work either. So I ended up stamping on solid surfaces, on a solid surface. And so I stamped out a bunch of these here, and I'm in the process of decorating them. I stamped out a bunch of reindeer, and what I did was, and I used different colors too. This one here is baked brown sugar from Stampin' Up. This one here is chocolate chip. And so, yeah, these here are darker ones. And then I actually have lighter ones like this here. And not sure if I'm going to use them or not, only because they're way light, so I don't know. But I started decorating these here. Now I've decorated some already the other day, and I made paper clips out of them. And basically what I'm doing is I'm taking my image, and I take my paper clip, hot glue, put a little bit of hot glue in the center there, and then put them together. My suggestion is to put a little dimensional inside there, maybe to give it a little dimension, or glue them shut, just so they're not flapping like that. Okay? And then I did the same thing with the reindeer. I colored them in and you know, decorated them. I actually started on, well, actually this one here I cut his antlers off to make it look like a baby, whoops, a baby deer. And then I colored his nose red. And so that's one that I'm working on. But basically what I did was I colored them in and decorated. I put googly eyes on them. Well, on the ones that I made already. Like this one here has googly eyes on it. And so yeah, that's this particular stamp set. And there's one with googly eyes. And I just love that. So yeah, that's one thing I wanted to share with you, or a couple of things I wanted to share with you. And then, I don't know, I think some of you know that I've been struggling with planner issues because I could not afford to get a happy planner. Well, someone surprised me yesterday. Whoops. Sorry if you see my head. Someone surprised me yesterday, and the package is opened, yes, and got me this. Yes. I don't know what I do to deserve it, but they got me this. It comes with stickers and a pen, and they also got me it's called an accessory pack, and what it came with was, I'll show you. It came with little sticky notes here, and then these sticky notes and a paper clip, some stickers here, and then this folder, and then this folder. So it came with 2 folders, the sticky notes and the paper clip, and then it came with 25 sheets of this paper right here, and all it is lined paper. So I wanted to really find out what the big deal was about these happy planners, and still excuse me, not quite sure what the big deal is about it. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna see how it works. It has a folder in it. It has dividers in it. It has the monthly calendar in it, and then it has weekly calendars in here. Okay, and basically, so it's September now, and I'm probably going to pull some of these out of here and just work with September, October, November, December. Just keep the 4 months in there for now. And then, because I see myself putting different things in here. All it is a calendar right now. That's all I have. And a spot for notes. And I have a couple of folders to put maybe receipts and other notes and stuff like that in the folders. But basically all it is a binder with a calendar. And so yeah, I can definitely see me doing some changes to this here. So I can understand how people are saying, oh, you have to change this and you have to change that, or you know, you have to make it work for yourself. And I totally get that. But is it worth $40? In my opinion, not really. I'm sorry. Is it a nice idea? Definitely. It's definitely a good idea. But I'm going to make the best out of it. I'm going to be happy with it. It says be happy, so I'm going to be happy with it. And that's my goal, because my life has been filled with struggle after struggle after struggle. And sometimes it's really hard to find that happy place. And so I am going to do my best to try to put every happy moment in here. And yeah, so you know, I guess on that note, I feel bad because I said no. I don't think it's really worth $40, but I really don't think it's worth $40. I'm sorry. It's just a binder with some, actually it only has one folder in it, and you know, decorated paper and a calendar. Now the calendar is 365 days, I get that. But I guess, you know what, you know, it doesn't matter, because when you go to buy a calendar at Staples or anywhere else, you know, when you go to buy a calendar, it's super expensive. You know, a planner of any sort is super expensive. So I guess it's just the planner field, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I like the colors and everything like that. I like that this here is laminated. It seems very durable and stuff like that. That I can't say anything about. These discs, they're pretty cool. I have to say they're pretty cool. Now, I don't know how it's going to hold up with these papers in here. You know, I guess time will tell. Ask me in about 4 months, and then ask me again at the end of the year. You know, at the end of the 365 days, and I'll tell you. But yeah. So, I mean, this here was added. This here was $10, I think he said, for this, the 2 folders, the 2 little, whatever these are, Post-it notes, the paper clip. The thing is, you know what, maybe because I know that I can make all this here, I think that could be my issue too, you know. You know, sticky notes, we can make sticky notes, and we can definitely make the paper clips, and then we can make our own stickers, we can make our own folders. So, you know, that could be my problem too, you know, that could be one of the reasons I say that too, you know, and it could be that I have lots of paper and I have lots of goodies to play with, I don't know. But I think this here will solve my planning dilemma. I mean, at least I know what I'm looking at now, what the hubbub is all about, and I don't know, maybe I'll have to see what else is out there, you know, for these planners. Maybe there's something more to it that I am not catching on, you know. But yeah, so you have your monthly planner and then you have your weekly planner. And I would like to have a daily planner added to this here somehow. I would also like to have a budget in here and maybe some to-do lists and stuff like that, but from what I understand, I could find them online, so I will do my best to find them.